Hi, Mambo. Welcome
Yeah,
back, man.
yeah.
We've been quiet for a
Uh,
bit, but we're finally back. We had some good games going on, man, this week. Tell me, man, where should we start, man? Some crazy games happening, man. Well, actually, we can go with the league leaders. Let's go with the league leaders at the moment.
Liverpool,
Liverpool.
they
They
are
don't seem to
playing.
be doing anything wrong at the moment.
Yeah,
4-1 at home to Ipswich. I mean, did you really expect anything else apart from that direct thrashing?
no, definitely they are going to win against Ipswich, but their real challenge starts the next game, which they are going to play against Bournemouth. Then after that, they have some tough games, which is going to determine how they will finish up with the league or whether they are going to win the Premier League. Because
But it seems with them, yeah.
after Bournemouth, they are going to play against Everton. Then from Everton, they are going to be on our away game to Manchester City.
But they're on form at the moment. They had that little blip for a bit. They had a few draws,
Uh,
but then no one took advantage of that. All the teams below them were also getting draws. But then now, when everyone is winning, Liverpool is winning again. But like you said, Ipswich is not really the game that anyone would be looking at. Anfield, I guess, is their next game coming up. That could be a bogey one away to Bournemouth. But in terms of their players and the manager, I mean, can you see any faults?
no, 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 no. The players are praying for they are hungry for the trophy. The last game, not against Ipswich, the game they scored 2 goals within at the end of 90 minutes. Which team was it? I can't remember. But
Well, that was Brentford.
yes, yes. You see
Yeah.
how they are playing. They don't give up. That's the good thing with Liverpool. Like they are really determined to win. And if you are like that, surely the league is. I don't think. Okay, the league is not yet over. It's still open because they
Yeah,
have
yeah, of
16
course.
more 16 more games to play, and they have to play against Man City. They have to play against Bournemouth. They have to play some tough games. And definitely, out of the 16 games, they need 13 games. The question is, do you see them winning continuous 13 games to win the league?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I see them going quite far into the rest of the season without really losing a game. I could see them actually going unbeaten for the rest of the season, only because this season has been quite unpredictable. But the one thing that was quite predictable has been Liverpool's form and the way they play. He has a good setup for them, but it's like you said, still 16 games left. It's a lot of games left still to come and do something.
Yeah.
We're just going to have to wait and see whether the next few games, I mean, these next 3 games, if teams below them drop more points, I mean, it just makes it more inevitable, doesn't it?
Yeah, but no, now the funny thing is that not every time that once they drop points, all the teams will drop points. Yeah, teams will start catching up with them, and I'm sure if the coming wicked game, I have a feeling they are going to drop points. Once they drop points, either Man City will win against Arsenal will win. Either of them, just know they will reduce the points deficit. And remember, Nottingham is still there. If they win, that means the point deficit will be reduced. Then from there, remember, next weekend they'll be playing Man City. That's another tough game.
Yeah, that is another tough match.
Yes.
All right, then. So moving on to the next team, the team
Yeah,
that's actually chasing them,
yeah.
Arsenal. I mean, you can make the same argument with them, can't you? The fact that they can't afford to be dropping any more points if they
As
really want to be chasing this title.
the problem with Arsenal is one guy called Ateta. Yeah, he doesn't want to sign a striker. We are at the end of the transfer. We have no sign whether he's going to sign any new player. Look at Man City; they have already signed 3 players already, and the players have already played one game. So you can see Pep is determined to sign players, and they start playing immediately. But for Arsenal, the game against Man City, I hope this time around Ateta doesn't do those funny. How do we call them? He always come up with some funny way of new lineups, and we move Partey from the midfield to the left back or to the defense. And
But
don't
what do
think,
you think about that game? I mean, you feel confident Arsenal can get something out of that game?
yeah, we are going to win the game. I'm confident.
Yeah. You,
Yeah,
you think City are still behaving the way they've been behaving?
definitely. The funny thing with Arsenal is it really plays well with big games. We are becoming like Manchester United, playing well in big games, but when it comes to small teams, we really play shit. But yeah, but to
But when
be
you
honest,
look at, but let me tell you something. Let me ask you about looking at the front line, the attacking. You're missing Saka.
yes,
I don't know. I don't know if he'll be back for the rest of the season.
yeah,
You got Martinelli and Trossard.
yeah,
Seem to be taking turns which player decides to play one game good or the other. They don't seem to. Martinelli and Trossard don't seem to have the same good game, same game. They like to take turns somehow.
yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
what that's about. And of course, you have the guy out front, Kai Havertz. Who's got a very poor conversion rate. In front of that line. And then also, you actually have to take note of Odegaard. Odegaard, since coming back from injury, has been very poor.
Definitely true. You know what I would do? I would drop Kai and I think I'll have both Trossard and Martinelli play and have Martinelli play in the mid as a striker for the
Yeah, a
Manchester.
lot of people have been asking for that, having
Yeah,
Martinelli play out in the middle.
yeah, and I think he'll deliver on that.
But then who's behind him then? Because you also don't forget Waneri's back. So
Yeah, you have
yeah.
Nwaneri there, both with Martinelli, and then they can alternate. That way, both will deliver for Arsenal.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's gonna be a tough ask, man, for that team to be trying to pit through. I mean, the one thing in Manchester City don't have the linchpin of Rodri is one of the big advantage, as you can see with their performance since he's been injured. But
even
still,
then,
man, like I just think Arsenal this game just might be a bit too much for them. And
no,
City, City would want to be denting the old assistant. He wants to dent his hopes.
no, I don't think so. If you watch that game between Man City and Chelsea, and you realize that Chelsea missed so many opportunities. Jackson
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
turn up. Yes. So and the way this season City has been conceding goals tells you even their defense is not that good. Because if they meet a good challenging team, you see that's why they are performing poorly in Champions League. They are meeting
yeah.
teams who are determined to score goals and defend from the back to the front. So
But that's a good point. Are Arsenal going to be determined? Are Arsenal going to go at City, or are they just going to do their sideways passing and slow movement and slow transition?
definitely they stick to Arteta's script. I don't, and that's the problem I always have with Arteta. He always stick to one way of playing, one way of taking corners, one way of doing free kicks. Definitely,
Yeah,
all the teams will study and analyze you, and it becomes hard to defend. But
to do it. Yeah,
yes, but at times in football, you just need something unpredictable. If
yeah. I mean, that's
if
how it is. Okay,
yeah,
then. Moving on to the next one. I mean, let's
yeah,
just go straight to the team that they're going to be playing next. Manchester City against Chelsea. That game on Saturday,
uh,
that was a good game. It was kind of an end to end at the moment, which is very unlike City, but more like Chelsea this season. But Chelsea have shown that they've been in a very bad form, and the defense has been shaky at the back. But City, man, with their new players, straight into the deep end. Guardiola didn't give no time to get into the tactics or nothing. He was just like, he needs hungry players. He's got too many comfortable players in the squad.
definitely, and he is building for the next season, and he will shed off some players come the end of the season. And these signings he has done, you can see the impact they did on the Chelsea game. I think Chelsea could have scored. It could have ended as a draw, but the missed opportunities. I don't know what happened to Chelsea. Chelsea being Chelsea.
Your striker, that's why. Your striker, your guy.
Yeah, yeah. The he
Nicholas Jackson.
Yeah, he missed two clear opportunities which he could have converted easily.
He
And
started well this season, but he's faded away.
yeah, I don't know what has happened. He just need to dye his hair back to blue.
He was doing quite well, but then he faded. I mean, let me see, where is he looking at? Okay, he's got 9 goals in the Premier League.
Same as Kai Havertz.
Same as, wow, Kai
Yeah.
Havertz.
Yes.
Kai
It's
Havertz is 8 actually.
oh, see,
Yeah, that's our best.
it's better you
Which
sign
actually
Jackson
doesn't
then.
say that much which doesn't say that much about him because you got, who do we have? Where is he? Actually, no, he's not on there now. He's gone away. Saka was done quite well, but it's a long way off Kai Havertz in terms of what we're looking for, what we need, isn't it? In terms of level, but from City's point of view, I like their new striker, that new boy that came in, that young boy. He's 25, not so young,
the
but he's
Egyptian.
got serious pace.
Yeah, definitely. And can you believe they have Harad and they are signing a new striker?
You think he's just mocking Arteta?
Definitely. I don't know. Arteta was the assistant manager for Pep. I don't know what he learned from there. The scouting,
I told you he lost the playbook of Arteta. I mean of Guardiola. He found the David Moyes one. He lost it. He lost it on the way. One day they were playing so well, but then the book disappeared somewhere. Now that's why Arsenal start playing like David Moyes' Everton team.
Moyes is even playing better nowadays. If you are watching an Arsenal game, you know, like anything can happen. But for the Man City, they still have a long way to go because they have conceded so many goals this season compared to the previous season. So even for them, I know they'll be confident they are going to win the game against Arsenal. But it's a tough game. It's a tough game because Arsenal know they really need to win that game to catch up with Liverpool.
Oh, that's a must win. I mean, that's
a must win.
You can't not win games like that and expect to compete for the title. I mean, that's just the reality.
But the good thing is, I don't think Michael Oliver will be officiating this game.
No, they're going to bring him for the Liverpool game.
No, that's the best thing, because if the guy is going to be officiating for the game, definitely, you know, Man City will win. But this time, without Michael Oliver, Arsenal has high chances of winning. No red card.
Yeah, but I don't buy into this whole refereeing thing. I think that's just a lot of fans are a little bit too predictable on that. And I think VAR has taken over a lot of the referees' decisions, and VAR doesn't play around. Albeit, you do have some one or two errors, but the thing is, you're looking at a 90% above rate better than it was before.
But the problem with the officiating is that it's never consistent. That's the problem.
Yeah, but this is but it's not. It never will be perfectly consistent.
Yeah,
there's always going to be errors. Definitely. I mean, just look at the yellow card for kicking the ball away. How consistent have they been with that?
See, and it's people. Some red cards are just like you just sit and try and analyze, and you'll be shocked.
But you know what's happening? I just think the referees are being given more and more help. They just don't want the VAR to take over the game completely. And what I think is happening, as you can see, the game is going on. More and more things are being included with the VAR, you know, and it's just at one point it's just going to become the point where the referee is just a doll running around, and he's just going to be told in his ear, what to do and what to, because things are going to come in like players diving, players time wasting, like they're going to come in all these different kind of rules, and it's going to change even more as we go.
Let's wait and see. But
yeah, all right then. So we went through that one. Now let's go to your favorite team. They seem to have stepped away from relegation for a bit.
It's just for a bit. Manchester United, they are how many points off to the relegation zone?
Hey, Manchester United, you really like that team, man. You really enjoy that. I mean, you I don't know, what was your expectation? Arsenal winning the title or United getting relegated? How close is that?
Man United getting relegated.
But there's still a lot of seething hate for United for a lot of fans because of the Fergie years.
You know they are 13 points off Wolves. So by now you should start counting. There will be 9 points, because I think their game against Crystal Palace, they are going to lose that game.
Yeah.
Let's look their next 3 games and we see. They play Crystal Palace.
Their next games, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's gonna be that's gonna be the one to watch out for. I mean, they've got with the Crystal Palace next, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they've got Crystal Palace.
Then they have Tottenham. They play against Tottenham at White Hart Lane. Then they play against Everton. Those are already 9 points. They win against Ipswich. Then from there,
they're home to Crystal Palace. They're away to Tottenham, away to Everton.
Yes.
Home to Ipswich, home to Arsenal. Okay,
yes.
Let's just give those games first. They way to Leicester as well, so there you go.
That's the FA fourth round. They'll be kicked out.
No, they've got their second FA. Then they got Leicester afterwards again in the Premier League.
Yes,
in between those games. So okay, that's a tricky one for them.
You see the Tottenham, Everton, Arsenal, Leicester, and then Nottingham Forest, and then Man City. Do you believe that they are going to get more than 6 points from those games?
I really don't know what Man United can do. They're quite unpredictable.
Yeah, that's true. But against Tottenham in White Hart Lane,
But Tottenham, come on, man. We know Tottenham is just there for the taking. One day they play like prime Barcelona, and but I believe Tottenham are only made for 2 games. They only play well against Arsenal or Manchester City.
yes, and okay, my prediction against Tottenham was Man United. They will win. Tottenham will win. Everton will. David Moyes, he wants to prove something. Why they sacked him away from Manchester. Everton is going to win that game. Against Ipswich, we expect Man United to win, but we are not ruling out Ipswich.
That's going to be a big one for them. That's
Yes.
going to be.
Yes. So,
but in terms of looking at, but we can see United. I mean, look at their squad. I mean, they're still a long way away from where they need to be.
Yes.
Amorim, I like what he's trying to do, but he doesn't have the players.
You like what?
To do Amorim. I like what he's trying to do, but
what is he doing?
Huh?
What is he doing?
He's making United play better football than I've seen since Ferguson has left. I've never seen United play football like this.
Which better football? Which position are they?
No, not position. No, this is not. But we can't judge him on his like where they are now. He just came into the team. But in terms of like the way they play, I mean, come on, think about it. This game that they played against Fulham, in the Man United of that's a guaranteed defeat. Like he's brought out this different side of being able to contain teams, defend better. They do better with the ball. They attack better. He got rid of the dead weight players that were just wasting around. Anyone that can make Harry Maguire look good again.
He's a great coach.
It's a great coach.
But I think the issue is consistency.
Yeah, but that comes with the personnel, the players you have.
It's the consistency.
Because you have that guy. What's that defender they have? Is it Martinez?
Yes, Martinez.
I mean, for me, I don't understand how you can have someone that short as a centre-back in the Premier League. It's just not... It's ridiculous. Like, he's a really good player, but...
He's a good player.
It doesn't help when you have tall strikers or big strikers in the Premier League or fast players. You need to have big centre-backs. I mean, centre-backs are positions, I believe. You've got to have big players,
Let's wait and see. But the next 6 games are tough for Manchester United.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see that.
And
all right then.
You are talking about 18 points.
Let's end it with the commonly known ones. But let's give a little quick shout out to. I wanted to just quickly talk about Bournemouth and Newcastle and Nottingham Forest. These 3 teams are the teams that are trying to. I mean, not so Newcastle. I mean, they did finish last season in the top 4, but Nottingham Forest and Bournemouth. You can put them in there. They're trying to disrupt the top 4 positions. I mean, what's your take on them? I mean, they're being quite impressive this season.
And that's why the good thing with Premier League is the surprise packages of such teams. So I think they are doing a good job, and no one expected them to be at such position. More so like Nottingham Forest. Newcastle, they have money. They have been pumped money, and they have been building up slowly. Because if you look at the Newcastle squad, their players, they are determined from striker.
Yeah, they've got they've got serious players in that team.
Yeah, they just
like Gordon.
They just
named Ali.
They get a top-notch manager. Newcastle will be a tough team to beat.
I mean, okay. Moving along to the next question I wanted to ask you. I mean, if you look at the table right now and look at for the race for the top goal scorer, it's an interesting looking table. We basically got three guys chasing this.
Yeah.
Salah, Haaland, and Isak.
Yeah,
Salah, yeah?
Yeah, Salah will win.
He's one goal. Salah's on 19, Haaland's on 18, Isak is on 17.
Yeah.
And they're a bit away from the rest of the guys, I think. After that, it's Brian and Brentford. Brentford have got 2 goal scorers, 2 of their strikers, 14 and 11 goals.
Imagine. And our striker is with 8 goals.
Even Justin Kluivert at Bournemouth has 11 goals. We really know. Even Nicholas Jackson, we're laughing at, has 9 goals.
Oh yeah.
That's quite shameful in terms of that area. But Salah, the way Salah is going on right now, for goals and assists, he's quite way ahead. He's on 32.
Yeah.
Salah, the top goal scorer and the top assister as well. He's 3 assists ahead of Saka. But he's like ahead in that area, 32 goals and assists in 23 games. That's quite impressive by him. Isak's on 22 goals and assists in 23 games. And Haaland's on 20. So Salah, so far, he seems like shooing for PFA Player of the Year.
The only thing we have as Arsenal reading is the number of red cards.
Maybe there should be a title for that.
Declan had a red card. Saliba had a red card. The other red card we considered the other day. So we have 3 red cards as a club.
Yeah, even Spurs, Skelly, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we have 4 red cards.
Yeah, 4 red
Four
cards.
players. 4 players. So we're on a roll at the moment. At least Bruno Fernandes has the record so far, 2 red cards. Him and Stevens from Southampton.
Yeah, but as a team.
So let's look forward to the games tomorrow, Champions League. There's big games coming up, and then coming up in the weekend.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll come back to each other there. Mambo,
yeah, no problem. Yes.
for your time, usual.
Yeah.
We'll come back and see where the predictions are going. If Liverpool will open the gap or if Arsenal close the gap. That's what it's about, really, at the moment, isn't it?
No, we are winning this title.
Okay. Good luck to you, Mambo. See you later. Thank you.
See you later.